optional for students to send their ACT scores?
We are simply just giving the students the choice to take the ACT. If they choose to go to college, it may be in their best favor to take the ACT.
Evan Wells, representing Holy Cross High School, Covington, Sir Chair. Would this bill affect private schools as public schools are?
This bill will affect all schools that the Kentucky Department of Education sets guidelines for.
The time for technical questions has elapsed. We'll now move on to pro-con debate. Are there speeches against? Are there speeches in favor? I encourage you to yield your time. Seeing as the author's speech was taken as a speech in favor, we will now have a speech against the bill.
Julia Glam, representing Lafayette High School, Sir Chair. However, I like the idea of optional standardized testing. We all know that giving teenagers the option, they're most likely going to choose no, whether they realize it's going to affect their future or not. Sometimes the score that comes back from a student is a surprise and would encourage them to go to a college or actually achieve their goals. Also, the ACT for juniors only takes 2 days out of the entire school year, which is not that much for someone who does not want to take a test to suffer through. And one who chooses not to want to think they don't need it for their future are not required to give any kind of outstanding efforts on the test or even try and obtain a certain score. Thanks.
Seeing as that was a speech in opposition, we will now have our only speech in favor.
Parker Lyon, representing McCracken County, Sir Chair. Standardized testing impedes on teachers' rights to do their job. By making public school teachers teach for the test instead of teaching for life or for their jobs, the ACT nullifies good qualities of teens that are not test-taking skilled. Thank you for your vote in favor.
Seeing as that was a speech in favor, we will now have our final speech in opposition.
Corey Hibble, representing Atherton High School, Sir Chair. I reserve the right to yield my time to the delegate beside me. So, one time, maybe 2 days, 2 mornings, we're asked to wake up and take a 4-hour test. Now, that's really not a lot of our time. Will everyone use this score? No, but it encourages people to use that score. Not only that, by giving them an option, you give them the option to skip out on a possible opportunity. Every single college, practically, especially in this state, requires you to take either the ACT or the SAT. And while personally, I think only allowing us to take it one time for free is a bit undercut, we need more opportunities because it's taking away from those people who might decide to go to college later on, but they missed out on their free opportunity and they have to pay for it. I yield my time.
Senator Hughes, representing Atherton High School, Sir Chair. The author stated that people with disabilities will be at a disadvantage. However, students with, for example, ADHD or ADD do not have a limit on their time. They have unlimited time. They get to be in a separate room, so they are accommodated.
Your time has elapsed. I'm sorry. Chair calls previous question. The sponsors will now have 1 minute and 25 seconds for their summation speech. You may begin when ready.
To address the cons, I would like to remind everyone that college is not the best option for everyone.